A client asked us to make a repair to the bowl of a whistle he purchased from an antique store in the 1980s. The whistle is believed to be a Chicago Burlington and Quincy 3 chime from the golden age of steam. Somewhere in its life, the bell was mated to a 5-inch diameter bowl that was unfinished. There was no slot for the fulcrum arm, no retainer bolt, and most of all, no poppet valve. Since the bowl wasn't finished, a steel nipple was brazed onto the bottom so the whistle could be blown. The client wanted to have the bowl finished, complete with a valve, so the first order of business was to chuck up the bowl and part off the steel nipple. All of the brazing material that could be removed was, and a step was machined into the bowl to receive the new piece. A large piece of bronze was turned down to the rough shape of the finished part, a matching step machined in, and then the bowl was sent to my brother's house in the Sierra foothills for TIG brazing. Steve TIG brazed the two pieces together and returned the part to our shop for final machining. The new piece was bored to the finished dimension for the internal poppet, and 2-inch pipe threads were cut onto the exterior. The valve seat was machined into the bottom of the bowl, and then it was moved to the mill for the rest of the work. The hole for the fulcrum arm was machined, and then the hex was cut. While the bowl was in the dividing head, the holes for the fulcrum arm were bored, and the tapped hole for the retainer bolt was completed. Our standard Nathan poppet casting was just right for this project, so we machined the part, added the fulcrum lever slot, and cut the valve seat. Once all of the basic machine work was complete, a retainer bolt was made, a new fulcrum arm, and new fulcrum arm pin with spacers to keep everything centered. A quick trip through the sandblaster, and the bowl is now complete. Once oxidation occurs, the repair should match the existing casting, and the work should be difficult to spot. We can't thank our clients enough for allowing us to be part of preserving railroad history.